Now that we've fairly confident with regards to how to set up and administer our shares, one of the things that we may need to do is map a share to a computer to have it show up as if it's a drive or an attached disk that's on the computer. So let's check that out. Here I have my computer, and what I'm going to do, I'm just going to come down here to the search / server SA1 and enter. Again, this will show us all the shares that I have in our environment. I'm going to right click new share 1, and I'm going to choose map network drive. This pops up a nice little map network drive wizard. I can choose a drive letter. I'll choose M. And then it tells me the share that it's connecting to. And we can see that reconnect as sign-in is selected. So if I reboot the computer, it will automatically reconnect when it reboots. I'm going to uncheck that because in this particular lab, I don't want to do that. When that's done, I will go ahead and say finish. And when I click on this PC, I will see a list of all of my drives, and I will see that the new share 1 is down here underneath network locations, but it still has the drive letter of M. Well, that was one method of mapping our drive. Let's go ahead and disconnect this, and then we will do it again in a slightly different manner. To disconnect, I can just go ahead and right click on new share and say disconnect. And that gets rid of the M drive from my computer and allows me to do additional work. The next thing I'm going to try to do is up here in the address bar, I'm just going to type in / server, correction. What I'm actually going to do is up here in the toolbar for File Explorer, I'm going to go to Computer and then select Map Network Drive. For the drive letter, I'm going to choose M, and then for the file path, I'm going to type / server SA1 / new share 1. It's very similar to what we just saw, except the path was not automatically filled in. Again, I'm going to leave reconnect unselected and then click finish. And when it's done, the M drive will show up. I chose the wrong letter. That's fine. And now that I have it, I'm going to right click and just say disconnect. There's one other method that we want to show as far as how to connect to a drive. And for that, I'm going to go to PowerShell. In PowerShell, I'm going to specifically type a command called net. Net use M:, so I want this to be the M drive. And then I want this to go to server SA1 new share 1. And I'm going to press enter. Here we see command completed successfully, so everything worked properly. If I go to this PC, there we go. There's new share 1. Again, I could right click and say disconnect. This time I'm going to do it a little bit differently. If I go back to PowerShell and I simply type net use, I will see that I currently have the M drive selected. Well, if I can create if I can create the mapping from the command line, I could probably remove it as well. So I'm going to say net use M:, and then / delete. And then now I have the M was deleted successfully. If I go back to my PC, I will see the M drive mapping is now gone.